We're in Cassie's, drinking pastis.
Drinking red wine.
And wine. This is Tom from Switzerland, who owns a campsite in France. And you've been a Rolling Stones fan since?
15-year-old. Was my first big concert. And after this date was from my heart. Make boom boom only for the Stones.
I want to tell you the story of how I got the Rolling Stones back together again.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was living in New York, and Keith Richards was living in New York. One night I was listening to the radio, and Keith Richards was promoting his new CD with the Expensive Winos, the first one. And I was listening at night, and it was a call-in show, so it was live, and someone would call in, and each time it was, Keith, you're great, man. The album's great. We love you. And Keith would go, well, thank you very much, man. And they'd go to the next one, and I'm getting pissed off. I was working very close to where Keith Richards lives in New York. So the next morning, I went to work, and on the way out, I see a limousine parked outside, and I thought, this has got to be Keith Richards, because he's promoting his new album. I'm going to say a few words to him, because he's doing his album. Mick Jagger's in Japan doing his solo career. Both of them are crap without each other. And they're bad-mouthing each other in the press. They're saying the Rolling Stones are finished. And I'm a great Rolling Stones fan. I don't want the Rolling Stones to break up. So I'm gonna say I have a few words with Keith Richards if I can. Keith Richards comes out with his publicity man. And I said, hey, Keith. He says, yeah? He says, I said, everybody's kissing your ass about this new album. And he says, well, not everybody. No, I said, I want to tell you something. You need Mick as much as Mick needs you. 2 months later, the Rolling Stones were back together again. And so I feel like I helped get the Rolling Stones back together again.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's real.
Keith Richards owes me to come and play out on the street with me. In fact, I had a dream after that encounter with Keith Richards, and Keith invited me to a show on my birthday. In my dreams, anyhow.
Too long longing for the love lights, for the tender delights that we shared. You were the mistress to last forever, but when you lost the baby, you changed your mind. But it's not your fault, baby, I feel broken. I let you go when you didn't come back. It's not your fault, honey, I'd been hoping eventually you'd return to me.
We are traveling now to Marseille. It's in France. For the guys in the USA.
I'm Kees, I'm traveling with the truck also. We're building the whole States and waiting for the production. I like the tour. We see a lot of the cities. We're traveling around with a bicycle when we have a day off. We see a lot. This is nice to do. The last day in Amsterdam, we're gonna see the show.
And we only do the stage, only like the skeleton. And it's a good job, I love it. I do this for 25 years already, and this is my 4th Rolling Stones tour. And now we're standing here at the beach, you know, having a barbecue. So, life is good, living the dream, babe. It's all there, right here.
One, two.
C'est très chaud ici à Marseille. Très chaud pour un show. But we try.
Well, you went to the finest schools, all right, Miss Lonely, but you only used to get juiced in it. No one ever taught taught you how to live out on the street. Now you're gonna have to get used to it. Well, how does it feel? Oh, the French don't understand the song, right? How does it feel? We have to translate everything to French. Well, how does it feel? Je suis dangerous. Give me that ticket or I'll kill you. Well, all the pretty people and extremely old people think you kids trying to think I got it made. Well, you better take that diamond ring. Well, baby, well, you know you gotta pawn it, babe. Well, you said... Who said the French are boring? Who said the French can't rock and roll? C'est vrai, huh? Mick, you listening? Keith? Good luck tonight, boys. We have a very kind man in the audience. Although the French have not given us one lousy euro. But we do have a ticket now for the show tonight. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Let's eat. She sacrificed her heart to an ancient song, to the poet whom she still writes and still longs.
With angelic wings she rises as she seeks to travel light, but without her heart she cannot take flight.
She hovers between despair and anticipation. A glimpse of his shadow sets her heart a-racing.
Together long ago, for the shortest of seasons, she still conceives scenarios of reunification. But the knock never comes and it rains. No sign of the bard with a tattoo of pain. And the wind shakes the ghost from her dreams. And it rains and it rains and it rains.
5 weeks on the road with the Rolling Stones. The Cranberries have opened for the Rolling Stones. The Pretenders have opened for the Rolling Stones. The Stereophonics have opened for the Rolling Stones. All a few shows, but we've opened for the Rolling Stones the whole tour from Munich. 10,000 kilometers. We played Keith Richards' guitar strings. Tonight we're in Paris for the end of the beginning. We're still hoping Mick or Keith will come out on the street and do a small little gig on the streets anywhere in the world. Je suis l'opening act for toute la tournée. Applause, s'il vous plaît. The Rolling Stones are the greatest rock and roll band in the world. I'm the greatest rock and roll singer on the street in the world, and we're on tour together for the first time ever.